Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai. Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai.
When Karthi sir is coming to my face, go to Kundavai's face, like a rolling movement. She can see the electricity. Yeah, it was a very cute scene. I felt very connected and sympathetic towards Vaanathi. Such a pleasure to watch Trisha, who I keep teasing. In real life also I keep calling her Akka. Ravi sir is hilarious. He's got a very childlike humor. For Ponniyin Selvan, I can't imagine anyone other than Mani sir, because I know that it's his child, it's his dream.
If suppose you get an opportunity to work with Vijay sir and Ajit sir, someone gives you a role of a sister role for Ajit sir and a pair for Vijay sir, would you be happy or like, oh my god?
You know,
So how special is Vaanathi for you?
I think it's a very beautiful character, because when I read about her, there's a lot of innocence. The character, what is really special to me is Mani sir looking at Vaanathi, not like she's a girl who's very easily she'll just get scared. Yeah, but her ability to just speak the truth without a filter, that's also a kind of innocence. So I really enjoyed playing someone who's so pure, who's so honest. Whatever she feels, whatever she thinks, she just expresses it without thinking much.
Actually, innocence and truth both are almost the same sides of a
They are
coin. Right?
yes, yeah, I think so.
So how do you connect yourself personally with that particular character, Vaanathi?
I think of myself as someone who expresses what she feels honestly, without holding back, without, and sometimes being very very honest gets us in trouble. I've had that experience also, but I think I have this problem of speaking my mind. So I felt very connected and sympathetic towards Vaanathi for that reason. And I think I'm actually a very emotional person. I'm very sensitive. I know people, like, they look at me and they don't imagine that as the first thing, because I don't act cute or whatever. I'm reserved because uh, I'm I speak my mind, but I don't speak a lot. I'm a little reserved. So because I'm a sensitive person, I'm a little emotional. So all those things I found in Vaanathi as well. So I felt quite connected to her.
Actually, beautiful women are sensitive.
I think all human beings are sensitive, most people at least. With time, we learn to build defenses. Some people do it with grace, some people it shows that they are struggling to cope with difficulty.
Have you read the book by any chance?
I have.
Wow.
All, yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. It's a beautiful read, it's so poetic, and actually I really enjoyed the fact that when you read the book, it's not, uh, the book is written for readers to enjoy its beauty and its simplicity. It's not like unnecessarily complex. Like, there is complexity in the characters or the plot, but it's a very light read. It's easy to feel for it.
By any chance, other than Vaanathi's character, were you like, oh no, I should have done this character, like something?
Oh, I love Vaanathi. I love her honestly, because I feel connected to her, and I feel like maybe she's my inner truth, she's my inner reality, and through that character I get to show that.
Great. So obviously, you're just showing yourself as Vaanathi, right? That's how you.
I feel, yeah, because I feel like people, they look at me and they have, I guess there's an assumption, because I was Miss India, because I was a model, because I've done some characters which are strong-headed, people tend to assume that I am also very tough and very, I don't know, like I have a tough exterior, but I'm very, like, I cry like that. So for me to play a character like this gives me the space to explore that side of my personality.
Like one of the most epic scenes in Ponniyin Selvan is that boat scene, that almost semi-proposal scene between Trisha and Vandiyathevan and all those things. You were there in that particular place. You would give a small reaction, like you will smile. And that's one of the cutest reaction. People would have just complimented about that, because that was the perfect reaction that anyone would get.
Because I think Vaanathi also knows Kundavai as this very dignified, strong presence, intelligent woman, bright mind. But end of the day, she's also a woman, and she's also goes through the currents, highs and lows of feelings. And Vaanathi can see that she's charmed by this man, so she's also trying to hold her own. So I think Vaanathi is the audience of that scene between these two
Exactly,
guys. Like she's like
exactly.
a live audience, and she's trying to be, proper, but she can see the electricity. So yeah, it was a very cute scene actually. Yeah.
By any chance, like, did you believe that this scene would turn out to be a classic scene by any chance?
Every scene I was a part of, I thought every scene should become like celebrated because it's so beautiful, and all the actors are such good performers, and I think there was a lot of passion on the set. So I felt like that about most scenes. I was hoping that my scenes, I'm like, please notice me also.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. See, we people have noticed you. That actually that particular scene was for Trisha and Karthi, but you had scored. You
So
had
many
scored.
memes.
Yeah. That was an excellent expression. If suppose, how many takes should it have done that particular expression?
Actually, it was not a separate camera. Basically, when Karthi sir is coming to my face, go to Kundavai's face, like so, it was like a rolling movement. So I had to time it. So it was not like a separate camera. So it was, and I think Manisa also enjoys when he gets long shots because he wants to know the feelings of all people, all characters, the atmosphere of it. So
So how many takes it was on the whole, the complete scene by?
not a lot actually. No, no. I mean, I don't remember the number, but it was not a lot. We shot that entire scene, must be within 1 2 hours.
That's all.
Yeah. The entire scene, all angles, everything. Yeah.
By any chance, were you like, I should have been there as Trisha's character or something like that? By any chance?
There is such joy in being playing a character or playing a part where my character loves everybody, and there is such purity of emotion that to play Vaanathi, I think is the most meaningful experience for me. I think, and it's such a pleasure to watch Trisha, who I keep teasing. In real life, also I keep calling her Akka. I think such a pleasure to see her play a character with so much dignity and grace. Because obviously we've seen her play such a variety over the years, but to play such a, it's not obviously strong. There is a mental strength that's very calm. I really enjoyed watching her like that. So I don't want, like when I look at something beautiful, I don't feel like I want it. I feel in awe of it. I'm able to appreciate it from a distance.
Hey, that's an excellent quality, right? Like admiring things, admiring beautiful things. So you have
That's
that.
the only thing that keeps life going, no?
Yeah, exactly. So, like, you're pairing up with Jayam Ravi sir, and of course, you will be having scenes in the part two. That's what people expect. But during those shooting process, were there any funny or like cute moments, something
Ravi
like that?
sir is hilarious.
Okay.
He's just he's got a very childlike humor, but at the same time he's a very deep thinker. But he doesn't behave all philosophical and intellectual. He's very chill and always. I actually most of my scenes were with the characters Kundavai and PS. So I had a really good experience, and I think we worked. Like when someone is so experienced and so senior and so like successful, but they are treating you like you guys are all like a team working together, shoulder to shoulder. I think that's very nice as a quality that most of them had.
Actually, Ponniyin Selvan, the first part was the ending was like almost hearing the death news of Mr. Ponniyin Selvan. That's how it's gonna start. Like, can you give us any hint?
I actually don't even know because I think Mani sir keeps playing with edit often, and somewhere I think a part of me also, I don't want to know. I want to experience it when I watch it.
If not Maniratnam sir, any other director would have approached for Ponniyin Selvan character or something like that. You,
No, I actually can't. There are many filmmakers that I really want to work
okay,
with,
okay.
but
But talking about this epic, was it?
for Ponniyin Selvan, I can't imagine anyone other than Manisa because I know that it's his child, it's his dream. So I can't separate it from him. Yeah.
So coming from Andhra, like before Ponniyin Selvan, Bahubali was a cult classic. So by any chance, did you get a comparison, or like did you like how?
Not at all, actually. I feel like the style of filmmaking, the visual language, just there was. I mean, except for the fact that both are period films, I didn't find much comparison. No.
As far as your career is concerned, like how do you want people to remember you? Like as a traditional Vaanathi, or a modern girl, or a modern actress, or something like that?
I genuinely believe that whether it's a traditional girl or someone in a rural part of the country, or a modern girl who's at the head of decision making in, I don't know, big companies in a metropolitan, feelings are the same. I think emotions that they go through, they both feel anger, they both feel disappointment, they both feel love, they both feel shyness. So I feel like that we tend to see people as, oh, she is good for, or he is good for city roles, this person. But I feel like the feelings are the same. It's only the outer packaging that we tend to get attached to. I'd like to play characters where people can feel moved. I want to play parts that reach people's hearts. Honestly, that would be a privilege.
Great.
Yeah.
As far as you is concerned, how do you want to take your career forward in Tamil cinema?
I have so many dreams,
Okay.
so many hopes, because they're such amazing filmmakers, amazing stories that I can hope. Like I love to do films in Tamil. I'd love to work with amazing artists, amazing directors. So
You know what? You had worked with Mani sir, one of the most celebrated Indian directors. As far as Tamil cinema is concerned, if suppose you get an opportunity to act with Rajini sir, what role would you prefer?
how are you saying? I will play a tree also. I'll play a cloud.
Anything is fine with him. Huh?
No, it's such a pleasure to work with people. He's a legend. So, yeah.
If suppose you get an opportunity to work with Vijay sir and Ajit sir, normally people get to work with them and they enjoy working with them. If suppose you get an opportunity, what role would you prefer? If suppose someone gives you a role of a sister role for Ajit sir and a pair for Vijay sir, would you be happy, or like, oh my god,
I feel like, how they say, beggars can't be choosers. Right now, neither of these awesome stars have given me an offer. So I'm not even going to choose. I'm just going to just hope and dream. Working on those sets. I can't pick, yeah, honestly. I would love to work with them because I've watched so many of their films and I think they're such charming. Yes, they're stars, but also they're very good actors. They're very good performers who understand how to reach people. I feel like sometimes when people are huge stars, people tend to not take into consideration their creative abilities. So the names you take in, they are really charming performers. So honestly, it would be a pleasure. I wouldn't even bother thinking. I'll just be like, I will show up. You want me to play like a tree? I will play it. It's fine.
Definitely. Hopefully soon you may get those opportunities, and then we'll be happy watching you and with those beautiful stars.
The pleasure will be mine and mine alone.
Definitely. Okay, last and final question. You're getting an opportunity to act in front of Mani sir, by any chance, were you afraid at any moment, by any chance, just because that person is standing in front of you, I'm not able to like answer this question, or I'm not able to enact the scene, by any chance?
My response to wonder is not, I'm not nervous or afraid. I feel inspired. I actually feel like it's so beautiful to work with brilliant minds of our times. I feel like what a pleasure. Everything I know, I will do it right now. All my dances, all my everything. I don't feel afraid. In fact, I feel like a child in front of a parent, where you feel safe, where you feel like you can be silly, stupid, whatever. They got your back.
Great. Actually, you know what? Ponniyin Selvan audio launch, right? You were in a certain attire, like almost like a princess. Actually, I was expecting you like that. Like I was like, okay, I'm going to
Today,
watch. Yeah,
I feel like people were laughing at me, but I was like, okay, never mind. I had fun.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, what I thought was, okay, I'm going to see Vaanathi. Definitely. See, that was my preparation. I thought, okay, I'm going to see Vaanathi.
I really like dressing up, okay.
Okay.
So, but I don't want to indulge too much, yeah.
But great. Seriously, it was lovely talking with you. Thanks for your wonderful time and all the best for the audio launch.
Thank
of
you,
course, and the
thank you.
movies
It's
will
now
be-
in a couple of hours. I'm super excited.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
சீதாராமம் படத்தில் நடிகை மிருணால் தாக்கூரின் கதாபாத்திரத்தின் பெயர் என்ன? இதற்கான சரியான பதிலை சொல்றவங்களுக்கு Behindwoods Gold Icons செகண்ட் எடிஷனை நேர்ல பார்க்கிறதுக்கான Behindwoods Fans ஃப்ரீ பாஸ் வழங்கப்படும். உங்களுக்கான ஆப்ஷன்ஸ்: ஆப்ஷன் ஏ பிரின்சஸ் நூர் ஜஹான், ஆப்ஷன் பி பிரின்சஸ் நஸ்ரீன் ஜஹான், ஆப்ஷன் சி பிரின்சஸ் சாரா ஜஹான். இதற்கான சரியான பதிலை சூஸ் பண்ணி கீழே டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ல உள்ள லிங்க்ல உங்க ஆன்சரை பதிவு.
Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai. Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai.